Now we will share the files between two virtual machines without using data store. So go to network adapters and click on LAN segment. Now select a LAN segment. You can add or remove any LAN segment. So I have already created one LAN segment that I will add, and then click on OK. Now I will go to virtual machine 2 and go to settings, hard, and then network adapter, and then I will again add the same LAN segment that I created in virtual machine 1. So both the machines have same LAN segment. Now I have to make sure that firewall is off for both the virtual machines. So I will check firewall. In virtual machine 1, firewall is already turned off, so I do not have to make any changes right now. And similarly for virtual machine 2 also, I will check the firewall. After that, I will go to run again, and then ncpa.cpl. Right click on Ethernet 0 and then properties, and then go to IPv4, and we will give an IP address here. I have given 192.168.20.2, and similarly for virtual machine 2 also. So you can give any IP address. In virtual machine 2, again I will go to the same, go to run first, and then ncpa.cpl, and right click on Ethernet 0, properties, and then IPv4, and then again I will give the IP address. So here the IP address is 192.168.20.3. So the host ID should be different, but network ID should be same, so that both the virtual machines are in same subnet. Now I'll go to this PC, and at any location I'll create a folder that is to be shared. So you can share an entire drive also in the similar way. So I will share a folder here, and I will name that folder shared one. So the folder shared one is created, and now I will create a text file here. Demo file. So I'll write a message, hello from VM1, and I'll save it. Now I have to share this folder to VM2 also. But first, I will share this in read-only mode. So go to properties, and then sharing, and then advanced sharing. Click on share the folder and click on OK. So the folder can now be shared, but we have to give the path also, so we'll copy that path. In the sharing, we'll copy this network path. And we'll go to virtual machine 2 and put that path here. So whenever the first time you will put that path, it will ask for authentication, where we have to provide the username and password for virtual machine 1. But this was second time, so I was not asked the password. So I write a message, can I write, and I will try to save it. But it will deny, and it will give a message, you do not have permission to open the file, as the file is in read only mode. So now I'll change it to write also, and I'll go to sharing again from properties, and then I'll go to advanced sharing, and then properties, and I will change the permission to full control. apply, and then OK. So now we'll again check the file in virtual machine 2. So we'll again open the file and we'll try to write something. So probably now I can write, and I will save it. So see, virtual machine 2 was able to write it, and now we will verify this from virtual machine 1. So as you can see, the changes that I made in virtual machine 2 is visible in virtual machine 1 also. So as a courtesy, virtual machine 1 will write, yes, you did. So in this way, a file can be shared between two virtual machines, and we can again verify it in virtual machine 2